No excavator needed. How to rescue a bog dump truck with only a cable. In the scene, a fully loaded Daewoo dump truck carrying river sand was reversing when its wheels accidentally fell into a pit. To save himself, the driver dumped part of the sand in the truck bed. After the Komatsu dozer working nearby cleared the sand out of the way, the dozer operator used the blade to push against the rear of the dump truck, trying to push it out of the pit. But at this moment we can see the rear wheels are spinning in place, and the front wheels seem to be sinking even deeper. In theory, the operator should stop the rescue now. But the dozer operator didn't do that. After adjusting the position, he started a second attempt. But the result was no different from the first. Still a failure, and it ended without success. So the dump truck driver raised the bed again, trying to unload the river sand. But when the bed reached 30 degrees, the sand still didn't slide out. The truck body was now tilted. If he continued lifting the bed, the truck might tip over sideways. So the driver lowered the bed. Since a single dozer could not pull the dump truck out, the driver had no choice but to call for help. Soon the same model, an empty Daewoo dump truck, arrived at the site. In theory, if the bog dump truck were empty, the rescuing dump truck, also empty, could easily tow it out. But now the front wheels of the stuck truck were buried almost halfway in mud, and more than half the sand was still in the bed. Could the driver pull it out successfully? Let's keep watching. After fastening the iron chain, the two dump trucks began a new round of rescue. The rescuing truck accelerated forward, charging ahead, while the stuck truck floored the gas in reverse. But the dump truck was buried too deep. Plus, the vehicle was far too heavy. Even with the rescuing truck flooring the gas, still smoke came out. It still couldn't pull the stuck truck. During the pulling process, the rescuing truck's rear wheels kept spinning in place, and the stuck truck's body tilted more and more to one side. With the rescue failing again, the rescuing truck switched to another method, propping up the rear of the stuck truck, while the stuck truck reversed, and the dozer pulled the stuck truck forward with the chain, rushing ahead. Good jump, jump, jump. Compared to earlier attempts, this round of rescue did move the stuck truck forward a short distance, but the body began to tilt in an even worse direction, so the rescue had to be stopped again. Friends with rescue experience may know, when there are no more rescue vehicles available, whether manually unloading the sand before pulling is the only workable method. At this moment, the dump truck driver probably felt that unloading by hand was too labor-intensive and still wanted to rely on pulling to get the truck out. So, he asked the dozer operator to level the ground again. To make pulling easier, the dozer operator shaved and cleared the earth behind the dump truck repeatedly. After flattening the ground behind the dump truck, the rescuing truck reversed back into position once again. At this time, after the driver fastened the chain properly, the two dump trucks began yet another round of pulling. From the footage we can see, the stuck truck already had water seeping up under its front wheels. Because of the previous rescue attempts, its rear wheels were now deeply buried as well. And this pulling attempt achieved little better than nothing. Forcing the pull at this point was meaningless. So the three drivers stopped the rescue yet again. At this point, by normal logic, the driver should logically choose to unload the sand by hand, but the driver of the bog truck still refused to give up. He then asked the dozer operator once again to level the ground on both the front and rear sides of the truck. After the dozer operator finished leveling the ground, the rescuing dump truck was moved to the very front of the stuck dump truck. When the stuck truck's driver used the chain to tie the two trucks together once more, both rescue machines began another attempt. However, even after the dozer and rescuing truck switched positions, this rescue attempt still ended in failure. With no other choice, the stuck dump truck driver finally had to pick up a shovel and begin unloading the sand manually. After a long period of hand unloading, the two rescue machines once again used the same pulling method as before, starting yet another rescue attempt. Finally, after a round of pulling, the bog dump truck successfully climbed out of the mud pit. After the driver emptied all the river sand from the truck bed, he reloaded a full load of sand and started reversing to unload it elsewhere. But because he misjudged the braking distance, the dump truck got stuck again while reversing. If you were to rate this driver's skill level on a scale of 1 to 10, what score would you give him? Full score is 10. How many points would you give?